Hello and welcome to what is officially this tractor tipping playthrough, which I have suddenly decided I'm going to do because, well, since my Streets of Rage playthrough basically became a debacle when I was doing the full trilogy, obviously my viewers have basically been tanking for the past few weeks, if not months. And I've pretty much decided what it is I'm going to do as well. I'm going to do something that will hopefully bring those views back up. So, I'm going to head over to Arcade and do minigames. And what I've decided I'm going to be doing is every level of tractor tipping. Basically doing all 8 levels. And one thing I only just discovered is we can only do this playing as 2 characters. So we have a choice of playing as either Lightning or Mater. This is basically just going to be an arcade playthrough of each tractor tipping level because, well, I figured using cheat codes to unlock everything is easier than doing the whole fucking game again from the start and just, just being generally
see, you never know how you're gonna look till you try it on.
Stressed over trying to
this look is keeping
get all my progress back. So I think for this I'm gonna need to use a paint job livery that hopefully is not gonna be too revealing. Something that's kind of like, a camouflage in a way. Not far off, but I think I can do better. Definitely not Dinoco, that's too noticing. Well, I do like that one. Let's have a look.
This is what's styling this year.
Too revealing. You know what? I like this paint job. This is the paint job I am going to use.
Come on, I'm ready for anything. Bring it on.
So let us do every level of tractor tipping, since I know a lot of you have been drawn in by me doing this. And I figured, well, just for the purpose of getting my viewership numbers back, this will hopefully bring my channel back to where it should be. It's also because, well, I want to give myself some positive momentum heading into my next game, Burnout 2. So this is basically something to help get my views back on track, essentially. Anyways, here we go. First level of tractor tipping. Tip all tractors, avoid the searchlights, watch out for Frank. So, obviously, we can use the left toggle stick to drive and sneak, and we can also press X to tip tractors. So, pretty straightforward. Let's get on with level 1, and make sure that I can somehow manage to avoid Frank in the process. And that's already my first one tipped over.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow!
I have no idea how I avoided Frank there. That could have literally been disaster if I was any closer than I was. Fortunately I wasn't. And he takes no notice.
Ka-chow!
And we're also on a time limit here, so we do have to get this over with pretty quickly.
Ka-chow!
And trying to stay out of Frank's way because I know he will be a nuisance otherwise, and I'm also using my right toggle stick to change my view. And is there one behind the bush? I think there is one behind the bush. Oh, there it is. Yep, I see him. Okay. Now, where is that one final tractor? I think he is over here. And my assumption is correct. And I did it with basically 1 minute and 40 seconds to spare.
Hey, guys, what can I say? Winning's my destiny.
I also figured I'd go for this look because, well, I was wanting the camouflage look. Like I said before, I can only play as either Lightning or Mater, and done level 1, so we can only choose between Lightning and Mater, and obviously I'm sticking it out as Lightning because, well, if you know the overall aspects of story mode in the game itself, you probably know you can only play exclusively as Mater to get through all the levels, and it still surprises me even today to say that this was the game. One of my personal favourite games that officially put my channel on the map. Anyways, time for level 2. Anyways, trying again. So, I know precisely where to not head to first this time. This, by the way, is attempt 2 of, ironically, level 2. And I can remember having certain levels in the game itself where I did struggle. And like I said, this will gradually get harder and harder as we go along through the game. I should also mention there are some glitch effects that can be quite deceiving in this game. FYI, certain glitch effects can be quite deceiving, and I cannot get to that tractor unfortunately. And thankfully my mouthpiece does not expose me to Frank this time. Okay. So, doing well so far at least. Can I get up here, I wonder? Yes, I can. And I am halfway done with the level now, as 4 tractors have been tipped over, and now I just have to figure out how to tip over the other 4. So, I might as well get this next one over and done with. Just trying to stay out of the searchlights as much as I can. And we also have this gap here which will help you out to avoid the searchlights. Woo. And that I can say was a near miss. Anyways. Yeah, if you do end up staying under the searchlight long enough, then you're basically dead. And that could have easily been a scarce moment, but thankfully it wasn't. And there is Frank going by once again, as I now need to head over here. And also be careful of that searchlight. Peekaboo. Anyways. I think I have one more tractor after this, but it's just a matter of finding him. Oh.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow!
No, that could have easily been worse than it actually was. Oh wow. I've no idea how I was only meters away from being spotted. That could have easily ended up being a lot worse than it actually was. Okay, and okay, so my final tractor is all the way over there, and I'm on the clock here, so I'm really going to have to make sure this one is tipped over by the time I reach him. And again, that was another near miss I had. And 30 seconds left. I've got to get up to that tractor somehow. Okay, that's not going to work. Oh, there's a gap. There we go. Second time's the charm.
Hey, guys, what can I say? Winning's my destiny.
I think I actually chose a pretty reasonable livery for this one. So 2 levels down, and now we can move on to level 3. And sticking, of course, as Lightning McQueen, obviously, and we are now a quarter of the way there with our tractor tipping progression. I also just figured this would be the way I can get some positive momentum on my side going into Burnout 2, as I said before. So, anyways. This is the first level where we can have some bridges. We have many bridges to push over, FYI. And I should also mention, these wagons can actually be pretty useful. But obviously, we still need to make sure that we stay out of the searchlights.
Ka-chow.
And that, I must say, is not going to be easy. And that could have easily been a date with death, if I was any closer. Okay. Okay. So, sneak in between these two searchlights, and also trying to make sure that whatever does happen, I at least manage to get through this. Alright, three tractors down, and then
Ka-chow.
maybe I can manage to get through all the others. Ah, shit. Well, at least I know where one bridge is located. Well, I might as well just get the tractors on the ground whilst I'm here, just to make it a little bit easier for myself.
Chow.
Oh, that's it? Oh, okay. And I cannot find a way out. I am trapped in a maze, virtually. This is basically a maze, as I'm trying to find my way out of the impossible. Okay. I do not want to be under those searchlights. That is a very bad idea, if I stay under those. Anyways. Where to next, I wonder? Oh, that could have been worse. Anyways. And no, I cannot sneak through the bushes, unfortunately. Okay, anyways.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow.
Oh, there's two more after this. And... son of a bitch. I need to be back on the ground again. Okay. I may have to risk getting caught here, just to prove I can get this done. That could have been way worse than it actually was. Okay, got one more. And... oh, for fuck's sake. You know what? Yeah, I was gonna fail that anyway.
He's going to get you.
Shit. Well, let's try this again. And hopefully this time I can show a bit more... adequacy rather than my typical inaptitude.
Ka-chow.
Although in my defense, I've not played this game for over a year, so, well, I've not officially done all of the tractor tipping levels now in pretty much any Cars game, essentially, for less than a year now, so you know, I mean, to all intents and purposes, I kind of knew something like this was going to happen.
Ka-chow.
And not just because I was terrible at it the first time I tried this, but whatever. Anyways. So, we're now pretty much at the halfway point. Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay, attempt number 3, because apparently there might be... I blocked a tractor inside my bridge.
Oh.
And that basically just goes to show how easily you can fail this. I should also mention, if you block tractors in, you'll basically fail. But anyways, this is now attempt 3. Oh, thank God. I avoided the searchlights, for now at least. And... well, that was a near miss. Well, I might as well get this one first. So then it's out of the way. Wow.
Ka-chow. Oh, too
Okay.
close.
I need to stay out of those searchlights. Somehow. I need to just stay out of them, somehow.
Ka-chow.
Oh, fuck. I have no idea how that was not a failed attempt. I mean, I was so close to failure on that attempt. I think if I was 1 inch closer, that would have literally been a fail right there. Okay, where's the final tractor? I'm actually petrified at the moment. Well, at least I know where the final tractor is. Which, does make sense. Yeah, Frank, I'm trying my hardest not to piss you off at the moment. But it appears as though, at the present time, like, that's the only thing I can really do. Even though I am trying my best not to. But whatever. Anyways, got just one left. And... okay. Yeah! 3rd time's the charm. Somehow.
Oh, yeah. I am good.
You're good. But me, not so much. But whatever. I am almost halfway through the tractor tipping playthrough now. So, let's move on to level 4. And apparent as it might be, because I never really bothered to check out arcade mode in the game itself, this is something I'm practically learning for myself. But anyways, this will be the halfway point. Okay, attempt number 2, and one thing I've learned is don't head for the searchlights first. Heading over there is clearly a bad idea, regardless of what you think. And no, that does not wake up the tractor, unfortunately. Even though I'm only meters away from him, but apparently I need to be in the same tracks. Oh my god. I have no idea how I avoided that. That run could have easily been blown to shit for all I care. If that was any closer to death than it actually was. And nope, this carriage will not move. Sorry, this wagon will not move. I mean, it's not really a carriage, it's basically a trailer, but again, I just like to use the term carriage. Well, that could have easily been a date with death, if I was any closer. Oh no, you don't. You ain't taking me out that easily. At least not as easily as you did the last time I did this. Okay, I need that wagon back again somehow. Can I get it to move? Yes, I can, somehow. Oh, careful. Okay. And now just got one searchlight to get through, and then boom. Alright then. 2 tractors remain, and I still have over a minute to spare.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness, that was close. Ah, shnikers. Oh, this is not going to be a fun experience. I should have done this earlier. Yeah, these bushes can be deceiving, by the way. Okay. I do know where the final tractor is, at least. Well, that could have been worse than it was. Well, at least I know where the tractor is. That's the important thing. If I can just get up to it somehow, then maybe I'll be okay. Come on, let me in. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, I'm really gonna have to be on the clock here. Come on, come on! Oh my god! Only just.
I love being me.
That was dangerously close to failure, but I somehow did it with 2 seconds to spare. Have no idea how, but I did it with 2 seconds to spare. And I think I'm gonna stop the first part of the video just because, well, I need my editing to be simpler than it was during my Streets of Rage escapades. So I'm going to stop the first part of the video here, and then I will continue the second part following onwards. Okay then, so the first 4 levels are done, and now let's get on with the second half of tractor tipping whilst we're here, and whilst I am basically doing a arcade playthrough with commentary. So here we go. Let's now move on to level 5. But yeah, I mean, I was basically struggling with this one day when I was recording this, and then suddenly, just like that, I already had hundreds of views in the first couple of days on this one video, so it basically goes to show this video has clearly been the most viewed video on my entire channel. And that basically goes without any sordid escapades whatsoever. Anyways, attempt 2 with level 5. Because, well, apparently there might be... I forgot Frank was still in the field. Which means I'm really going to have to put on my A game here if I'm going to get through this somehow. Okay, so how am I supposed to... Oh, it's alright, it's moved. Okay, now... Oh god, here comes Frank. Oh my goodness. Oh, shit, okay. Fucking hell. Okay, not a good idea to head that way. Yeah, Frank at the moment is pretty mad. But anyways, let's try and see if I can skate through here. Okay.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow!
Oh, come on, come on. Avoid them, avoid them, avoid them, avoid them, avoid them.
Oh, that was close.
Yep, that was very close lightning. Much closer than I would have wanted it to be. Okay, and there is my safety gap. Thank you. Come again. Thank you for letting me slot into your hard shoulder. And part of the reason I say that is because, well, hard shoulder is a term we use for laybys on the public highway, or as we like to call it, the motorway. A term that ironically we have officially been using in this country since what, 1958? Oh, that could have easily been... I have no idea how I just barely avoided him. That was nearly a disaster waiting to happen right there, but somehow I averted it. But somehow I was able to avoid it. It basically felt like... It basically just felt like I was racing at Daytona, and I just narrowly managed to avoid the big one somehow.
Too close.
Anyways, doesn't matter. I avoid getting caught again.
I love being me.
I really don't know what I'm going to be using for a thumbnail shot. Well, I guess if the character shots aren't going to be good enough for me to use on the video itself, I can always just, you know, use the game or event thumbnail that's displayed in front of me, just to, you know, make it easier. That's probably what I will consider doing, because I should mention this time I'm using widescreen, even though that was one thing I did not use in my actual playthrough before, but whatever. I still have thousands of views for it, and basically for all of my Cars playlists I have 1,000 views for it. Well, still, could be worse.
Whoa.
Okay. Come on, come on, okay. Annoyingly, however, I have to get the tractors on the ground. And if I lock them in position, then basically I fail. Especially if they're asleep. That is something I've relearned from this, since I basically forgot about this game once I was done with my delinquent road hazard challenge videos that I was being requested to do constantly for whatever fucking reason. For whatever fucking reason that does not deserve an explanation.
Whoa.
I need to get the hell out of here. Somehow.
Whoa.
Okay, not there. That's not a good idea. That will just keep me locked in. Come on, you son of a bitch, where are you?
Oh, too close. Oh, too close.
I've had plenty of those, Lightning. You do not need to remind me of what too close is. I've had many moments like that in the past. Oh no. Oh god, oh shit, oh god, oh shit, oh god, oh shit. Okay, he passed me. Well, that could have easily sparked some concern.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow!
Fortunately, however, at the moment, it hasn't. Which, to me at least, makes me probably one of the luckiest gamers in the world. Okay, there's got to be a way for me to get down there somehow. Oh, there's a path.
Ka-chow!
Well, I guess that's all it takes. Okay. Can I push this wagon across? Or bridge, whatever you want to call it. Yes, I can. Ah, I have no idea how that was avoided. Oh, he's right there. Stay away from him, damn it. Okay, where's that final tractor? Oh, he's over there in the distance. Okay. Finally.
Hey, guys, what can I say? Winning's my destiny.
That took me 4 failed attempts to do that one correctly. And I think I know precisely how the last 2 levels are going to go at this stage. Yeah, I've done 6 levels up to this point, so next one is level 8. And hopefully these 2 will not be quite as treacherous. Although I'm pretty sure they will be treacherous. But whatever. I think I got the most tractors out of the way now. Although I could be wrong. But let's wait and see. Oh god. Yep, I remember this one now. Yeah, you know what? I think if I fail this one more time, I'm just gonna have to look up a playthrough of this level to see how I'm supposed to do it. Because I'm clearly missing something. And at this point, it feels like instead of actually moving on, I'm just becoming fucking stalemate in my present position. That's basically what I feel like. I feel like a fucking stalemate.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow!
But I know that there's at least 6 tractors I have to tip over whilst I have Frank following me. I also don't understand how I can block in a tractor
Ka-chow!
who's asleep when I'm about to tip him over. It's also infuriating for me to say that I'm right in front of him somehow. Just really doesn't make sense. And yet, basically here I am, just trying to do whatever it takes for me to clear this level somehow. It's okay, I'm out of his tracks. I'm out of his tracks now. Finally. Jesus Christ.
Hey, guys, what can I say? Winning's my destiny.
Yeah, that's the quickest level you can do, but I can assure you, this is not something to be grateful for when you've failed it a number of times, but somehow I did it. Even though I would have said my attempt at best was mediocre, I still beat it somehow. Anyways, on to the final level, and where I at least do know that this time around I have to do 8 levels, and no more or less. This is what I know. and not just because of experience. Well, partly because of experience, but the other reason being because, well, I just keep trying to make sure my deals are secure. Okay, so take 2 of this, because apparently there might be my previous attempt was a failure.
That was close.
And I almost got caught up in a searchlight. I'm pretty sure if that was any closer, that would have been failure. At least I can say there's a gap here. And maybe if it's possible this time, redemption might become a reality. But we'll wait and see.
Ka-chow!
Can I get through here somehow? And nope, the gates are still blocking it. Son of a bitch. Anyways. Oh yeah, that's a bridge I never even bothered to use previously, I don't think. Or maybe I did. I don't remember because, well,
Woo!
my short-term memory don't work very well. My short-term memory doesn't work very well.
Ah!
And that's basically a statement.
Ah!
Yeah. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but somehow I'm still doing this anyway, because I think there's a chance somehow. Okay, so not gonna miss this one this time. And also not missing this one. Oh, he's coming back. Okay, I've avoided him. And alright, 7 down, 3 to go. I am making some good progress at the moment. So let's just try and see if I can actually beat this shit. Well, I still have a minute left. So maybe it does become possible for me to do this?
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, I cannot jump off the side. Unfortunately. But anyways.
Ah!
I made a very sudden maneuver, but somehow it worked. But somehow it was able to work.
Too close.
And there we go.
Oh yeah, I am good.
Victory has just been achieved. And that is now all 8 levels of tractor tipping done and dusted. And it took me 36 minutes to do all 4 levels in the second half. Part of the reason for that being because of my trial and error, but whatever. I don't care. Because this is done. My hand also just touched the microphone if you heard anything. But anyways, doesn't matter. All the levels of tractor tipping are now done. All 8 of them. So yeah. So that's going to conclude this tractor tipping arcade playthrough. I thought about doing for some time, but didn't know I could only play as one other character aside from Mater. But that doesn't matter, because it is complete, and now I can move on to Burnout 2 with some momentum. But yeah, anyways. Searching for my viewers to come back again. Hopefully this will bring them back. But whatever. Anyways, it is now time to move on to Burnout 2.